gist of it is they tend to work with other developers, bigger developers, and they work on a lot of fighting games. They worked on Battle of Greca. They also did a lot of shoot 'em ups in the 90s. Bloody Roar, Armored Police, Bat Rider. What else have they worked on? Oh, they also did a lot of people might know them actually for the Ninja Clash series, Naruto Clash of the Ninja. So they've done anime fighters, but probably the big ones that they're known for is they worked on Tatsunoko versus Capcom. That's another big one. But they also worked on Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which would be like probably the big one. And actually looking through their list here, they apparently worked on Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, which I did not know. They worked on Generations Ultimate, and they also worked on Pikmin 3 Deluxe, apparently. So, and they also worked on Pikmin 4. Well, the more you know. I didn't know that. Well, there you go. So, Aiding. It's one of those companies not a lot of people know much about, but they've been around for a long time. And I can say from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Tatsunoko and Bloody Roar, they know fighting games. So anyways, DNF Duel. It's a dungeon fighter fighting game. What we're gonna be doing tonight, though, is we're just gonna be doing some general exploration on the game, kind of feeling out the game a little bit. Apparently, progress through the main story by winning matches against the CPU. So we're probably gonna be doing, I guess, some story mode. I don't know what the story mode's been like in this game. But we'll probably, right now, let's open with arcade mode. I feel like arcade mode is a good idea. Good way to feel things out. Alright, so it's just 8 fights. So we have access to the base roster. So there's only 3 DLC characters. I'm surprised by that. I thought there was more than that, actually. So the characters that have interested me most in this, and I did play the beta for this like ages ago. At the time, I kind of like the feeling of honestly, there's quite a few characters I like the feel of in it, but one of the characters I didn't get to play in that beta was Launcher, who definitely caught my eye. Yeah, Ghostblade also kind of caught my eye, but I'll try a Launcher first, see what she feels like. So she is kind of aiding her next time was stalling for a long time. Yeah, and I have a feeling it was probably a little bit of a case of the game didn't do real well out of the gate, unfortunately, and it's hard to say exactly why that was, whether it was like cannibalization because Arc System Works had so many games coming out at the same time, because let's be real, this game came out about the same time Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, a little bit after Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, but also it came out in the middle of COVID and everything like that. Well, it didn't get a good launch, we'll just say that much. The fact that there was 3 DLC characters because they spent time working on the game balance and held any announcement for the first character until after the DNF Fest. I gotcha. Versus had been out for some time before DNF Duel. Gotcha. I have to like double check. Because I remember like a big problem a lot of people had in like the FGC was they were saying that like there just wasn't like room for the game. Not necessarily like that there wasn't room, I guess, but it just felt like it didn't come out at like a good time. Because it came out June 2022. Okay. And Grand Blue Fantasy Versus came out, yeah, like 2 years before. So it's not that those 2 games were like, yeah, it's fun, but it felt solved relatively quick. That's true. Like, so a big thing with this game is definitely like, it's very like, it's very touch of death. Like, it's very like, in a lot of fighting games, like, you usually have to do 2 or 3 like combos to really finish someone off. Like, Guilty Gear is pretty firmly between 2 and 3 most of the time. 3 and 4. Basically 2 to 4. That's like being generous, I think. This game like is very much like 1 to 2. Yeah, with low mix. Regardless, Fans vs. came out, had a good scene, then COVID happened immediately. That's right too, because it came out, and then you know what it is, because I wasn't playing fighting games for a couple of years there. Yeah, Shariv is one if you play Chip. True, if you really want to go for broke, you can make it touch of death by fighting up Temkin with Chip. I had a ton of matches in the game, but it felt fine to me. The big thing with this game is, from what I understand, just that it is very like, I know for a hot minute they had a lot of balance issues, especially related to Swiftmaster. I know Swiftmaster was a little bit of a problem. Early on, Crusader was like kind of a big issue because he could just like, he's a big boy that could like touch a death you from practically full screen. Was a scrub killer, gotcha. But generally the gist of it was the game came out and it was kind of rocky. It didn't seem to find its footing real well. In the FGC itself, it didn't seem to get like as much attention as some of the other games running at the time. So it was in a weird spot. Yeah, Crusader had an Infinite, didn't he? He actually had more than one. Defense mechanics were not good to stop the jank. Yeah, so like I said, I've talked about this before when it comes to fighting games. I like fighting games that have slime in them. And usually that means, like, basically, the definition of that would be, like, fighting games that have, like, how to put it, like, they're nuanced. That they have lots of nuances and things to dig into. Have, like, depth. I want to be like, I want slime up to my, not just up to my ankles, I want to be like waist deep in the slime. Lots of things to explore. There's a lot of fighting games nowadays that don't have slime. They look at slime as being a negative thing. And that's exactly Vento. Jank can be good, exactly. But you have to have options to stop it, exactly. Like, having powerful offensive options is totally legit in a game. You can have strong offensive options, but having like, you need strong defensive options to complement that. So we have a cube, we have a alpha support, activate when 30% HP or less. MP skills can be cancelled using the MP skills. MP skills can be cancelled using other MP skills. Okay, sorry, MP skills can combo into one another. That sounds pretty sick. I only have a rough approximation of what that means, but you know. Activate 50% HP or less. White damage inflicted when guarding is greatly increased. So we do more chip, I guess. Damage and guard gauge damage inflicted is increased. So just our damage is up once we're below 50. So this is probably like the more technical like benefit, and this is the more like broad benefit, I guess. I'll just go with this one for now. Yeah. So I'll just go normal. Feel like the game a little bit first. Like I said, I've only played a little bit of this. Oh, we even get to fight the DLC characters in arcade mode. That's good. But I did kind of have a passing interest, but I just didn't want to shell out $100 for it, basically was the gist of it. So the fact that it's now was put out for free recently is, the price is right. Want to fight someone, gotcha. She seems cool.
This is attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight! MC Cannonball FM31. Later.
Okay. Oh, that's got vortex to it. I know nothing about how this character's played because the trailer they originally put out for her was awful. Okay, we're just gonna. Okay. Oh, something else about this fighting game. I just want to stress this. This fighting game does not use, like, it has the option for simple inputs or advanced inputs. So you can do basically either. I don't know if there's a penalty for using the simple inputs, but they are, like, available. You don't have to choose a second control control set or anything like that. So, yeah. If my memory is correct, I think that there was like a small reduction in MP usage or something for using the advanced inputs, but I don't remember the gist of it. But awakened skill, special skill bit. Oh, I'm looking at Spectre. Yeah, I'm using launcher. The advantage for technical inputs is a quicker recharge time. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, good to know. Okay, so we got okay. This must be a command grab. Is it? It's a DP. It's a DP. Which might be a command grab. It's a DP with an animation, maybe. There we go. Hey, Gazer. Need crossplay. I believe it has crossplay with Steam. Advanced inputs, reduce time before you start regenerating. Okay, gotcha. Fires country energy projectile. We have a grenade thing that drops down, and quantum bomb. Hey, when you're in the air. Okay. Oh, I like the look of this one. Yeah. All right. So. Oh. Okay, she seems to have a slide. So we'll press some buttons and feel this out a little bit. But it'll look pretty cool. It is a hit grab? Okay, cool. Good to know. Ah, okay. I was about to say perfect. It's a slide, just for when I'm feeling really confident about my range game and I'm ready to go in. Just what every Axel player needs. Okay, we have a cool grenade. That's pretty sick. I like that giant bomb that comes in. That's really cool. Just him with the photon beam. Let's go. There with the photon beam. Guns. So, I really like gadget characters that have like just a bunch of gadgets I can use. So I'm kind of about this. But I don't know ultimately what the character I'm gonna settle on is. I don't think any character was like immediately like day one character for me. Launcher was like the closest, and maybe like the Blade Master one. Oh, it's tracking my cursor here. Oh, she's so tiny. Okay, I see our game plan. Okay, so we want to probably like pin them and then like bully them. Too short for their just standing normals. Oh my god, seriously. Okay, so. So, interestingly enough, like, the way this game works, the meter is kind of like, you can see how the meter kind of goes up and down. It's a little bit different than a lot of fighting games where you're building meter and then like slowly spend your stuff out. You kind of just have like this constant like influx of like losing and gaining meter, which I think is a pretty cool idea too. Which is kind of more in common with like a lot of action games, really. More in common with like MMO cooldowns, I suppose. Let's try finding this guy. Yeah, Chorby, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. How's this going? What are you up to? You're playing Harvester. What's Harvester? Nice looking game though. Jeremy, how's this going? What's Harvester?
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight! 화염 방사기. 웨이더. 지원포.
I like throwing grenades. It's fun.
파이어. 전방 확보. 콜. 빅마마. 소가. 파이어. 브리츠. 콜 레이저. 소가. 차직해. 익스트루더 사출. M13 섹션. 웨이더. 스프링. 웨이더.
That's some nasty cooldown on it.
지원포. MC. 레이서. 유탄. MC.
Probably one who's crouching more so than.
게틀링 전송. 소가. 지원포. 파이어. 화염 방사기.
Y'all gonna see me play like the lamest like range game now. Mid-90s gory FMV point-and-click adventure. What? That sounds wild. XC Jason and Notorious, I see. Why haven't I seen any of my messages been posted these streams? I mentioned before that you're marked under, like, people have banned you on their streams before, which means that you're in like a different state, Gazer. So it's nothing I can do, unfortunately. You have to figure out what stream you're banned in. Yeah, that sort of thing has like, unfortunately. Oh no, I'm cornered. Oh wait, I don't care. Okay, this is a fun one. Jim Jacobs and the 8-year-old paperboy pulled a handgun on us and not giving him the paper in the morning. Whoa, jeez, this game sounds intense. That's concerning. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're on I'm on quite a few shared ban lists, so it's something that, like, in one of those streams... Oh wait, I don't care exactly. I'm reminded of playing Mecha suddenly in Melty Blood. I miss that. I miss my Mecha days. I was kind of interested in this guy. I like the giant missile. I want to land that more. That looks fun. I will say, like, probably if you're interested in fighting games, but mind like upper inputs, this does feel like something that probably. Like, the inputs are very straightforward, and the attacks are very, like... The attacks feel really, like, good. Like, they're big animations, but they cover so much space, you know what I mean? It's got a very, like, different feel. But anyways,
캐논볼 사출. 레이저 차지. Ep.1
this is slow. I still can't. It's pretty slow. I still can't punish my first. Oh gosh. The thing is like, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be universally true about all the characters, but it feels like it is the type of thing that might actually be hard to punish some things, just because like everything takes time in this. Which reminds me of Cable from Marvel. I could see that. Look at this Dante. Nice try. Think you can jump on me? Don't think so. Enjoy ball, idiot. That's not Dante. That's not Dante. Ah, I see. We have to hit confirm that damage to like cash it out on him. Yeah, there we go. This is why you don't give me guns in fighting games. Put you in the gun box. Oh yeah, I play Elf. I forgot about that, actually. She doesn't have much for like mobility otherwise, but these are some very nice projectiles. It does look very straightforward though. Like, it is very much like she's putting you in a platformer. She's putting you in a platformer and expecting you to kind of work your way through. But the platformer is basically just like, can you catch the jump? Right, let's try out this guy. This game is full of knowledge checks. I could see it. She got it perfect. Yes. So mean. Yes. But Jarby, thank you again for the raid. And welcome everyone. How do you win with no knowledge? Well, you're looking at it. Oh. Time to blast this twink. Let's go. Oh shit. I don't think about the matchup as much as I think about what my character can do. I want that twink obliterated. I like this. I like the giant bomb. I think that's sick. Oh, I wish it could make contact. That would be super good if you could have contact on that. So I understand why it doesn't have that, but it's very... I actually don't even know my supers. I've just been so concerned with like landing that bomb and shooting them. I think it might just be one button, maybe? Is it? Let's find out. No? Okay. Oh. What is my super? Launcher. Skill, MP skill, awakened, engine trigger. Yeah, okay, it is. It is just one button supers. But I need to be awakened, I guess, so I have to have less than 50%. Yeah, okay, so less than 50%. Okay, I get that. Do it now. Too late. Shock them. Twink obliterate it. Yeah. Draw the bat. This almost feels Persona 4 Arena. It kinda is, in a weird way. I think it's mostly kind of feels a little bit that way because it's very like big and aggressive. I guess, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I can see it though. Alright, so. This game, this is some button ass buttons. Yeah, I would agree. I can see it. Fighting games, baby! Did you learn? Yeah, like, feels pretty good. I will say one thing. Honestly, it's very like, I'm not having to do much for inputs. It's not that they aren't there, but it's just like, I think it's because they're mostly just tied to your MP skills, aren't they? There's nothing on other inputs. They're all just like flat buttons, flat buttons in direction, aren't they? Because it's all just on MP skills, isn't it? Yeah, because this is all your circle inputs. This is all cross inputs. Yeah, that's so. There's only like this stuff. So there's only 3 inputs on this character. If I want to do like standard fighting game inputs. It's interesting. Yeah, it's just a bunch of command normals when it comes down to it. I keep doing that by accident because I keep thinking it's gonna be the grenade that goes, or the cluster bomb. Also makes memorizing combos kind of nutty. I could see it. I find any fighting game where there's a lot of command normals, doing combos always feels weird. This feels like it might be very like reactive though. Like you might be able to just like be like, oh, I popped them up. Okay, I know what to do now. Like it feels like that might kick in really early with this game. Okay, this is I guess the final boss. Aw, thank you. Oh, you got a little gap there, buddy. I'm like, that's a lot of mid rift.
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight! 레이더, 그리고 레이저 차지. M3, 시타이어, 전방 확보. 전수, M3, 시타이어. 유타, 소가, 브리치, 차지 캐논, 시타이어, M3.
don't think I've ever seen this guy before. Okay. I actually wasn't sure if it was Ep.1 or not. Oh, shit. Ooh, that was pretty sick. Drop the bomb! Oh, I'm gonna die here. Ah, shit. Okay, so this guy has like some interesting range stuff too. Yeah, it's super loose. Yeah, that's a good way to put it too. Be careful, because this guy has some weird range stuff that he can do, clearly. Yeah. Oh, shit. Gotta be really careful. Oh, shit. Gotta be really careful. This isn't a lot of standing. Just hit me out of the air while it's standing. Oh. Oh shit. Ah, shoot. Ah. Okay. Lost. This guy's weird.
The seeds attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
Oh, that's rude. Yeah, like, this is definitely like gonna be a thing in this game. Is like your investment per button is really like high. At least with launcher it is. So you gotta really make sure you're like landing those hits. Oh, jeez. Buster bomb. So he's definitely the first guy to like actually be like a thing. Yeah, that was just my light. Ugh. Oh, okay, that's interesting. We can kind of make a launcher there? Oh, okay. Ooh. Don't feel like there's any... Ah, shoot. Dangerous. I keep thinking that's gonna be throw. That's just Guilty Gear habits.
The seeds attract a new challenger.
Alright.
Round 1. Fight!
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, shit. Ooh. more.
전술. 발사.
Gotcha. Okay, one on the board.
임무. 라운드 2. 파이트. 발사 하나 더. M3 캐논볼 사출. 콜 레이저. 슛 하나 더.
I know it's probably not what she's saying, but it sounds like she's saying cool laser, and I like that.
사출. 익스트루더 사출. 발사. 소각. 슛 타이어. 차지. 브리치.
Oh, something like.
브리치. 차지 캐논. 접근. 샷.
I was about to say, is that like, okay, there's a command dash, that's good to know. So it has, you want more, oh shit, I keep thinking I would make that work. Oh, really mindful of that, it's definitely not a launcher.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh, that's also got a lot of recovery. Oh, whoa, oh, wrong side. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, shoot. Oh, got him. The bait, it was real. Super's not invincible. Gotcha. Wizard doesn't use the fucking wheel challenge. There we go. Okay, cool. We did it! Apparently that was achievement. That's what achievements look like on Epic, I guess. Okay, interesting. I wonder what story mode has in it. Okay, so do they all have different stories? Not start the story. And just use the wheel again.
최초의 우주. 그곳에서는 위대한 의지에 반하는 이들로 인해 하나의 우주가 여러 조각으로 나뉘게 되는 대균열이란 사건이 발생하고, 대균열로 인해 나뉘어진 플레인들은 시간이 흐름에 따라 다양한 모습으로 변해간다. 대균열이 발생한 자리에서 탄생한 세계, 플레인 더 게이트. 플레인 더 게이트의 특성상 이곳에서는 공간의 제약을 뛰어넘는 기술들이 일찌감치 발달하였고, 플레인 내의 교류 또한 자유로운 분위기가 형성되었다. 그런데 플레인 더 게이트에서 이상한 일이 일어난다. 서로 다른 플레인을 이어주던 더 게이트의 에너지가 알 수 없는 이유로 힘을 잃어버린
Unknown
것이다.
reason.
플레인에 넘어온 존재들은 대부분 힘을 잃고 소멸되거나 본래의 플레인으로 강제로 돌아가는 상황에 이르렀고, 마법이나 워프 포탈같이 서로 다른 세계들을 연결해주던 기술들은 일제히 작동을 멈췄다. 사람들은 이 사건에 문이 닫힌 날이라고 이름 붙였다.
Doors closed.
그렇게 희미한 기억마저 잊혀질 무렵 알아도 대부분은 뭔가라는 것이 존재한다. 뭔가가 여기 곳곳에 흩어져 있는 과거의 워프 포탈들을 찾아다닌다. 문이 닫힌 날 이후 기억 속에서 잊혀진 워프 포탈들은 원더라는 이름으로 불리며, 뭔가들에 의해 잃었던 힘을 되찾고 다른 세계와 연결된 통로들이 다시 열리게 된다.
여긴 평화롭네. 같은 나라인데도 말이야.
It's so peaceful here, it's hard to believe it's the same country.
그날부터 내 시계는
Ever
멈춰진
since
채로
that day, time has stopped for me.
아무리 가짜 정보에 속았다고 해도
Even though his dupe false
눈앞에서
intel.
사라져가는 사람들에게조차 눈을 돌리고 말았다.
Even though I turned my back on those who died before my eyes. Sigh.
나는 어떤 정의를 위해 여기까지 온 거지?
What kind of justice have I fought for up until now?
그리고 그날 이후로 내 안에서 느껴지는 이 기운은 대체
And what is this energy I've been feeling within me ever since that day?
충성, 역시 여기 계셨군요. 한참 찾아다녔습니다.
Ma'am, here you are. I've been looking all over for
무슨
you.
일이지? 아직 당직을 설 차례는 아닐 텐데.
What's going on? It's not your turn to stand watch yet.
대장님께서 찾으십니다.
It's the captain is calling for you.
대장이?
The captain? Oh,
들어오게.
why aren't we playing as the captain? Oh my god. Come in.
잘 치료받고 왔나? 몸은 괜찮고?
Captain's injured. How are your injuries? Are you feeling well?
찾으셨다고 들었습니다.
I heard you called for me.
아직도 그 일 때문에 자책하고 있나?
Are you still blaming yourself for what
그런
happened?
건 아닙니다.
It's nothing like
다시
that.
말하지만 그날의 작전 실패는 자네의 책임이 아닐세.
We'll say it again. The failure of the mission that day was not your
저게
fault.
계략이긴 했지만 거짓 정보에 속아 넘어간 건 모두 내 잘못.
It was my fault. We fell into the enemy's trap since I relied on false information.
하지만 그들은 민간인이었습니다.
But there were
작전을
civilians.
수행하다 보면 뜻하지 않은 희생도 따르는 법이지.
In any mission, unexpected sacrifice can
황도
happen.
수비군의 목적은 어디까지나 황년님의 안전이 최우선. 그리고 그 다음은 황도와 시민들의 안전.
DLC, maybe. Imperial Guard's purpose is first and foremost to protect the Imperial Princess and that the Imperial capital and its citizens.
그리고 그들은 민간인이 아니라
And they were
레인저였지.
rangers, not civilians.
가르텔 잔당이 아니었다고 해도 석영과 로망을 동경하는 이들이었네.
Even if they weren't cartel renegades, they still romanticize adventure and savagery.
언제 어떻게 변할지 모르는 무법자들 말일세.
You're talking about a group of unpredictable outlaws.
그것이 대장님의 정의입니까?
Is that the justice you believe in, Captain? Sigh.
아무래도 자네에게는 시간이 더 필요한 것 같군.
Looks like you need more
특별
time.
휴가라도 줄 테니 잠시
Is
머리라도
their story
식히고.
still about justice? I guess so. Press A when you see text moving. Jesus, I'm like letting the sound, I'm letting like the sound cuts play out. I also turn the voice volume down to 0. Yeah, but I want to I want people to be able to hear the voices. Gosh. Let's not like backseat like text boxes. I'm giving you some time off to go cool your head.
명령이라면 따르겠습니다만 그게 아니라면 사양하겠습니다.
I will do so if it is your orders, but if not, I must decline.
좋아. 그렇다면 바로 다음 임무를 주지.
No, don't worry about it. It was just funny. Fine, then I will give you your next mission.
대원들을 이끌고 무법지대로 향하게.
Oh, lady on the right. Aw, that's me. Lead your squad to the lawless district.
알수 없는 에너지가
Recently, a
가지고
wonder
있는
with an unknown
원인을
energy has appeared there.
무법지대에도 나타났다고 하더군. 필요한 자료는 출발 전까지 멜빈님을 통해 전달해 주겠네.
We were seeing her story at launch and was like, is this what it means to be justice? What is justice? I must find justice. Deliver the necessary data to Melvin before you leave. The art stills are really nice.
여긴 그때
This place back then.
대장은
Did
이곳으로
the captain
날
send me
다시
back
보낸
here?
여기 자료에 있는 것과 똑같은 구조물을 발견했습니다.
Here we've discovered a structure matching the description in these reports.
이 기운이 그날 작전 이후로 계속
Well, we found the gate. That was the I like how they really built these up, and it's just like right there. This is the same energy I felt since the mission that day.
자료에 따르면 원단은 측량하기 힘들 정도로 큰 에너지를 가졌다고 했는데
According to reports, this wonder contains an extraordinary amount of energy to the point that it's impossible to assess.
어째서 내 안에 있는
Have to go to
기운을
sleep?
반영하는 거지?
Alright, Dracly, you have a good night, okay? Why is the energy inside me reacting?
적의 기습입니다. 후방과 좌측에서 정체를 알 수 없는 무장 세력 접근 중.
Yeah. It's an ambush. We're being ambushed. Unidentified armed forces are approaching from 6 and 9 o'clock.
전원 전투 태세. 대열을 무너뜨리지 마라.
All personnel, take your battle station, battle positions, don't break formation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about the world in DNF Duel.
다들 무사한가?
Oh, the Mad Max crew has showed up. Yeah, alright, Cat, you have a good night, okay? You have a good night too, Dracly. Is everyone alright?
저건 카르텔 잔단들.
Those are Cattell renegades.
그렇군.
That means the intel about the appearance of the Wonder was a trap? Oh my god, 2 traps. I'm just curious what the story mode is like, as far as like, just like, is it all just like chapter 2? Okay, so it's just like individual story chunks, I guess. DNF's story is weird considering it's weird timey-wimey stuff, similar to Maple's story. I see. Ugh, my head.
여긴
Where am I?
죽어서 꿈이라도 꾸고 있는
Am I in the afterlife? Okay, well, I just wanted to see what like a single chapter was like.
원더
So, if we go to story mode. Yo, Squishy, how you doing? Okay, so there's like story chunks and then there's like versus chunks. Yo! Yeah. Hey Squishy, how you doing? How's things going? What are we up to? You're playing Pixel Cafe. How was Pixel Cafe? Yeah, Squishy Raid! Alright, interesting. I'm just gonna kind of do a sampler tonight probably for this. I'm not gonna commit to doing any one thing to any large extent. Survival mode. So we checked out story mode, we checked out arcade, survival. Let's do a run in survival. Okay, so course, let's just do course A.
한복판에 시원하게 싸주지.
Yeah, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Squishy. Welcome everyone. You have a good holidays, Squishy? Alright.
목표 발견. 화력길. 파이널 라운드. 파이트.
Alright.
M3. 전투에서 화염만 캐논 익스트루더 살출.
I keep thinking I can do like an off the ground like missile.
브리치. 차지. 파이어. 시타이어. 차지. 전방 확보. 전수. 화염 방사기. 유탄. 전투. 웨이더. 차지. X1 포격 시. 발스톱. 화염 방사기. 유탄. 하나 더. 샷.
Gotta be really mindful. It's really hard to get a pick up on TG. Well,
지원포. 지원포. FM3
the missiles or the grenades don't like stay on the ground either. If they're in the, or they don't like bounce back in the corner, which is fair. That would be pretty good. Yeah. Oop. Drop. Yeah, we did it. Nice thing. Absolutely hive.
임무 완료.
as always. Increased attack. Okay, so interesting. So survival mode has like a score system. This kind of reminds me of like Guilty Gear plus R. So tonight we're just doing a sampler in this, seeing what all the modes are like. Yeah, I've been having a good holidays. Although I kept pretty busy. The last few days, honestly. It's been a really busy month as a whole. I guess probably Strength and Guard break. Let's do that. Oh, duty calls. White health allows you to effectively roam and cancel, so the more white health you have, leave them, the more tension they have at roam and cancel with. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to see if I could get a quick pick up there. Okay, so the flamethrower has like a minimum range. Unless you're resurrecting down playing games. Yeah, just taking it easy. We beat Resident Evil Village tonight, which was super fun. Really good too. Really good game. So now we're checking out DNF Duel, which was free on Epic. So I was like, yeah, I want to check that out. Yeah, how was Pixel Cafe?
Final round. Fight. X1 포격. 양자 폭탄. 화염 방지. FM3-1 브리치 사격해. 뉴탄. M3 파이어. 지원포. M3 캐논볼 터치. 뉴탄. 웨이더 차지. X1 포격. 웨이더 차지. 뉴탄. M3. 뉴탄. 브리치 차지. 3. 화염 방지. 파이어. X1 포격. 헐. 게트인트 M3. 파이어. 캐논볼 터치. 캐논볼 터치. 쏘가.
Boy, I bet this guy wishes he had brought more than just fists to this fight. Oh my goodness, you can even combo into the MB skill, or just to extend it. That's pretty cool. It's good, very fun game, like the food tycoon games where you take people's orders. Hell yeah! Oh, I played a really cute one of those last year. I think well, I never did finish it, unfortunately. Mostly because it's a really big game, but yeah, where is it? We played this one the other year, which was really fun. I like it, but I'll have to get back to it at some point. Yeah, till Mistia's is Kaya. It's really cute. Like, right. Oh, more Squatch Ale. But yeah, I guess it's been a little bit since Auroch in the menus. Yeah, the art's really pretty too. It's really cute. But it's been a while since I've done my ultimate spiel, so I should probably introduce myself for anyone that doesn't know me. I'm Code, I spell Katie or Cat, she, they pronouns. I'm a Friday Bodega Cat VTuber who usually streams 3 to 4 games a night, 4 to 5 nights a week. So I'm usually always around streaming something. And yeah, like I said, tonight we played Resident Evil Village, we beat it, and now we're playing DNF Duel, which is my 146th game of the year. So we've been really flying through stuff. I want to hit 150 before the end of the year. Only a few days left though. Hope that sounds like you jam, chill vibes and games. Feel free to drop a follow, it'd be greatly appreciated. More attack power.
Final round. Fight. 스크린. 웨이더. 소용없다. 웨이더. 브리치. 대공 유탄. 캐논볼 사치. 슈타.
Wanted to get a cool pick up there, but that's not happening. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna live inside this wheel. Good luck in game adventures. I'll see you around. Absolutely squishy. Go get some rest, okay? Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, and thank you for the raid. And thank you again for the Christmas present. I hope you enjoy the things I picked up for you. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, Squishy picked me up golf, so I'm kind of looking forward to putting Golfy in probably in the New Year's. Score bonus. Starvation. MP doesn't recover. Oh. So we get bonus points if we take on these instead. That's interesting. HP set to 30%, the score is doubled. Oh. Let's try it. Have a good night, Squishy. Oh no, this guy also has guns. Oh my god, did I get him with the fucking missile? Oh my god, I did too. Oh my god. I made the right choice. Big score bonus, hell yeah. So I think we want like, let's see how much this is. The required score will increase next purchase. Pro bonus can be obtained by not recovering HP. Will also reset. I want health. Okay. Just trying some stuff out, you know.
Final round. Fight.
Dragon Knight felt pretty good when I played felt pretty good when I played the beta like ages ago. I'm not gonna lie, I have not been using like fighting game inputs at all when I'm playing this so far. It's like I'm just using the basic inputs the whole time. Oh, the Squishy was here and I was AFK. Hey, no worries. Hey Squishy, how you doing? Oh, so grand. Father Squishy was here, yes. You missed Squishy. Attack boost. Maybe defense, I guess. MP recovery. We want MP recovery. We want to be able to do cool stuff.
Final round. Fight.
Ball. This is a weird game. It is so weird to play this. because I almost feel like I'm playing it like really, really wrong. But it's like, these are all the moves I got. Like, what else am I gonna do, right? Guns! More. Is it missing variety? I don't think so. It's just, I'm not used to playing like a zoner. Like in this capacity, you know? Where I'm just like, basically just like hucking projectiles and they have to figure it out. Like, figure it out! Today's the day you learn, child. Oh shit. The computer is working on it. It is kind of the child almost learned. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. This is it. I feel it. Oh, this is nasty. Oh fuck. Yep. See, I knew it. Oh. Alright. I knew it. I knew this fucking jerk with his giant fucking spear was gonna be a problem. I'm like, I've played enough BlazBlue cross tech battle to see that, what's his face? Gordo? I forget what his name is. Giant scythe user. I'm like, look at him. I see him just oozing that energy. Awful. Awful. So, we've played a fair amount with Launcher. Oh, Enchantress, I thought she was a DLC character. Battle Mage is a DLC character. These three kind of look cool. Also Striker. Striker seems really cool. Kunoichi also seemed cool, but the little bit I played of her, I feel like, I don't know. She might be just too tough for me. Actually, we haven't tried out this guy. Let me see what his colors are like. She's fun? Okay. None of the colors are really speaking to me. Like, I haven't found a character where it's like, this is my color. Pardon me. Ghostblade was broken PvE wise. In this PvE? You mean in like the actual DNF, DNF online? I mean, DFO, gotcha. I was about to say. Well, let's see what another character has here. I mean, you know my level of fighting games is. Not fair. But I still think, like, the thing is, it's like, I think you're a lot like me, Hive, where you have, like, the perception, even beyond what a person can do with, like, in the game. Okay, so, Okay. So the lights seem to just be like, I don't want to say they're not like a full auto combo. It's not like Persona, but they do kind of Gatling into itself. But they're nice big hits, so like it's easy to transition to something else. Okay, mediums. Seriously, the touchpad doesn't recenter. Oh yeah, I suppose this is thinking that I'm playing on an Xbox controller. It would be the center then. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is literally one button press. Here. Info displays. Yeah, like, seriously, like, this is like, you know, just your standard ABC kind of combo. The inputs are like I said, like what was said earlier, there's a lot of like leeway here, things. Nice reach on that. Where's that reach? Jeez. Oh, okay, we got a big heavy hit. I wonder if there's armor on that. We kind of flash for a second. Alright. So we got just a projectile. Okay, so it's summoning our friendo. Okay, so down just puts us in. Okay. Interesting. Doesn't have a hit on it though. Ooh. Select center? Yes, yes. So good. Like a second overhead. Okay. I don't know as far as like how this game is for aerials. This like goes down and then flicks up. So okay, yeah, there kind of is just like a weird like float. It's not, you're not gonna be doing like blaze blue combos in the air, but like it's probably not with this guy at least. But it seems like you could probably get like a little bit. I like that triple slash. Yeah, so like your main face buttons look like they're all kind of the damage on them is like kind of alright, but it definitely seems like the key here is that you're trying to get to your these buttons or get to your MP skills. Which seemed kind of true with Launcher too. Like these like do damage, but like look at that, like how much more damage that was. Of course, all this is just like my kind of like just as a baby, you know, assessment of the game. Also, the health thing where their health is reduced and they have like the white bar. I don't know if it. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know if I can change. I can probably change that, but I don't know. So that white bar. So I know Hive mentioned it earlier, but like being able to like kind of roaming off of it. There's a term from one of other Aiding's games called broke canceling, which is basically just Roman's health instead of like meter. And it's actually a mechanic straight from Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. I don't know if it's identical, but like the idea is from Tatsunoko vs. Capcom on the Wii. Which I've said before is actually a really fun game. I highly recommend it. The Dolphin emulator has netplay for it, I don't know if the net play's that good, but like, still, it's a pretty cool game. It also has some of the biggest fighting game characters I've ever seen. Let me just like find a picture. Which is actually the character I play, because I play PTX. Yeah. Here's a picture of PTX in action. He's a really cool being up against a regular sized character. He's just a big guy and he has like basically unlimited armor. It's wild. It's just fucking wild. Everybody I know hated fucking playing against him, and I was just having the fucking time of my life. Dang it. Now, see, I want to play Lost Planet now because I want to know what PTX is like from and who he is. I want to know PTX. I'm like, this looks like a good being. I was always disappointed that the Dolphin emulator is a console emulator, not really about dolphins. We cannot emulate dolphins. They're uncalculable. I gotta finish Lost Planet. Maybe something I need to look into someday. Lost Planet 2 was an okay game, but it was fun. That's the most important part of the game, is that it's fun. Evex, how you been doing? I don't know if this character's for me. Finally, cycle-accurate dolphin emulation. Let's check out this character. I do like, I do have a soft spot for like Sword Boy. I like fast drawing sword characters, but I don't know. I like them, but I'll have to feel it out. He feels maybe more indicative of what I should expect from him. All three characters I want to try are all weird. I can tell that none of them are like orthodox characters. They're all gonna be like weirdos. Ooh, that's like a 9 special for Blaze Blue. Look at that thing. It's so big. Okay, so down is like a rar. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, I bet what we can do is go like that. Very particular about this, I see. Okay, what else we got? What are our moves? Oh, that's just interesting. So forward, just a forward charge shot. Oh, you can do it. You just release quickly for an instant one. She seems cool, but also like probably a lot. Just finished, spend my free currency on Star Rail to see my name. I have no idea how to say that name. I could get. The answer is 2. Let's see. Okay, we have a little one. What did they do? Okay, that's kind of a cool thing. For standalone packages, you can get the bundle, all the shit you need for 4 swords, or Crystal Chronicles together. She has Elfelt's Heart Slash. It's a little bit too low to the ground, I guess. Not quite the same thing, but interesting. She seems actually pretty cool. Hit this bear too. So the bear, we actually moved the bear with us. So this is like, we need to like put his movement in our other movement. We have to stack our movements, so we have to double stack. Which is interesting. Soup, how you doing? Okay, so that's like just a fireball. Claws. Just that like kind of burst hit. Okay, so then just neutral, just bring who's neutral too? That's a good question. Let's take a look. Seems like a complex character though. Oh yeah, like look at all these skills. So there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so this is like almost all with the doll though. Okay. Harvest. Interesting. Has Vortex. That's pretty cool. Kind of a cool character. I don't know. Launcher probably has more nuances than what I'm thinking, but I am kind of worried about like Launcher being a little bit maybe one-dimensional. You know what I mean? Which is actually one of the things that deterred me from getting the game at launch, was the one character I was interested in. I was just like, I don't know if she has like enough there, like as just like for fun passing play, probably like interesting enough, but you know. So we got tutorial mode. We have a bunch of tutorials. Tells you brief rundown of the characters, so that's pretty cool. We have launcher combos. Let's take a look at these combos. Launcher. I wish the game didn't tear so much on my computer though. I feel so weird that there's only 4 resolutions you can select in this game, and only like 2 of them even fit on my screen. So let's see, we got. So it's just. Oh, do we have to hold it? Okay, so they want us to do basically like the whole. We want to get all the hits out of it. There we go. Okay, let's see how many we can do with launcher. See how things go. I have a feeling these probably get pretty complex. Okay, so there's a mechanic with the flamethrower I wasn't aware of, which is that you wanna hold the hits. So I'm doing charge rifle on that. I hate hold inputs like that. Which actually is surprisingly crazy in PvP and MMO, because tech revolving around BBQ. Let's see. Is that the flamethrower? Okay, so. Oops. Oh yeah, okay, I know this. Oh, BBQ's the flip kick. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I know nothing about DNFO. BBQ. So there's definitely like, it's definitely not like ABC button. Like there's a lot of versatility here. So I want us to do lights. Okay, so they want. I wonder if I can change the actual input icons. Probably not. Because I'm on PlayStation controller and it's definitely more what I'm looking for than these inputs. So weird. There's definitely a lot of like waiting around on these hits. You gotta remember it's not forward on that. It's waiting on the... Actually, there's no waiting on any of these now that I like look at it. All the waiting. Oh, okay, there is waiting on that one because we have to catch with the. Oh shit! I did forward. Crazy in a PvP with Rogue for a bit, but PvP died so quickly in North America. Isn't going to DNF servers to PvP too much work. Let's see. Let's add an extra thing to it, just because. Okay, I gotta remember it's not forward. Shit, keep doing forward. I'm so used to like having a mental like sense of like the weights of attacks, and in this game it's a little bit weird because like your heavies feel so much bigger than I keep wanting to. Okay. No traction. It's gonna look like that, and then it's gonna be that. Oh shit. See, all I had to do was laser. There we go. Okay. That wasn't like that strict. It's mostly just the pacing feels weird. Okay, so it's like, so it's forward, then oh, okay, so we catch with the slide. Okay, I follow. So we have to do that like. It's definitely a lot of like. There we go. Nice, that OTGs. Okay, that's pretty sick actually. And then it would be maybe this, this, into another one. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is like basically for like you've anti-aired and you're gonna catch them. Alright. I think what it is like B and A don't necessarily mean a lot to me. And also, between Xbox, Super Nintendo inputs, these are always like a pain in the butt. Alright. Being translated into a fighting game? Aw, very good. So I take it you haven't seen much of this game, huh? wasn't correct, but that was like the right idea. It's fun. It's nice. It's nice to see like a series like kind of, you know, in a new capacity, a new light. I had to be kind of close for that one, I think. So, all right. Did that wrong, but that's okay. Okay, so the last one we have to catch. I don't know if I can do this, this into this while it's holding. Actually, the answer to would be like, oh, it doesn't, preview demo. There we go. Let's take a look at this. Oh, there's a walk forward in there. That's why it reaches. Okay, interesting. We could do that one of two ways, which is we either do it like closer to the corner. Oops. Or we actually do the walk. The walk is definitely going to be much harder. Oh, see, that would have been perfect. I think I did that too late. I gotta remember. Just neutral B. Too late. Alright. So if I'm gonna do it from here, I need to remember I gotta do that walk. I don't know if we could do this in the corner. I think we can, but it might make the timing for the later half a little bit tighter. Nothing says to me that I can't do it in the corner, I guess. I just have to do that part. Honestly, it's probably a little bit easier in the corner, if anything. Just because then we don't have to worry about that walk. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Strength to fight. Another achievement. Alright. This is probably because of the nature of these combos, it's probably easier for me just to watch the combo list. And just do it that way. I'm trying to focus so much on the character. So a lot of launcher stuff goes right from her lights to her heavies. This into that, like, is super fast. interesting. I gotta remember to do that. That one's really, really fast. Hesitating. Nope. Skipped it. Yeah, hesitating right afterwards. Anyways, how's it doing? Hope this has been like an interesting watch. I know this is like a pretty established game, and I maybe didn't remember as much as I thought I did as far as like the ins and outs of the kind of shaky history this game has been on. But you know, I'm hoping that like something works out for it. You know, if nothing else, it does seem like seems like a pretty cool game. Damn. Okay, so once we do this, oh, that's super easy. Because you just go like this into the slide and into the flip kick. We know that part. That's super easy. Okay, so the first half is just about connecting the two pieces together. It's mostly just like going from forward B into forward A. Because that's like timing sensitive. Which it feels like it'd actually be easier just to skip a forward B. It probably is, but who knows. Okay, it is very distinctly a corner combo though. It's like teching out. Take a look at this. It is okay. It's really fast. We slip out pretty far by the end of it. At least like that's the idea. It's mostly just timing that catch. Gotta let her sink a little bit, because if we do it too late, we pop her up too high. Or rather, if we do too early, we pop her up too high. why I'm not getting that one. Do you want to, do they want you to step back when you start? That's a good question. Let's take a look. I mean, there is definitely like a pushback here. There's a pushback, and if I'm doing it maybe a little bit too close, because I am getting like probably a little bit closer. We don't want to be too far back though, because we also have to hit with BBQ. I mean, Spriggan's gonna reach, like, no matter what, so there's probably, yeah, right, the position where the combo starts, not where your legs crossed. I don't think it's too sensitive for like positioning. It's mostly just like, I gotta get the timing down for this. I'm not letting her sink enough after that hit. That's the right idea right there. Just didn't get the timing. It's because if we do it too early, we pop her up. She'll just run rid of it. That one was pretty good. Maybe I should be doing it faster. Oops. You can go between those 3 hits so fast. Oh my god. Now I'm doing it too fast. Maybe I do want to do them really fast, like kind of trying to catch afterwards. Because it might just be that it's more about building the stun. It's a little bit easier maybe from this spot. I guess, like, yeah, it is. Okay. So it is really specific. Or at least it's gonna be easiest from this spot, probably. I'm not entirely sure what they want. Take a look at it again. It's just like the link between those 2 moves. It's just like catching her just right. Oops. Oops. Ah. Oh, what we got? Yo, Mato fit. Paper, how's this going? What time is it? Oh, we're at 8.5 hours. 6 a.m. I have a lot of time left on the clock, admittedly. More. Yeah. Just up too late playing 14. Now going to bed. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. I haven't broke this out in a while.
풀렸는걸요. 발성 소각. 샷업. 캐논볼 사출. 웰던.
Rare drop. Oh my god. Missed something there. Tomato Tuesday on Wednesday. Ugh. Our forward A is like the one that's like getting us now. This is surprisingly tricky. On one hand, I think that like, oh god, you know what it is? I bet I have to let all the hits of extruder hit before I do Spriggan. There's something between this hit, and this that I'm missing. And it might just be them just not doing it fast enough. Because I'm so focused, I'm trying to time the drop right there. This isn't happening. There's like, it's kind of annoying because there's very clearly like a timing there that I'm just not getting. Because if we do these two, we do it too fast. Like, it has to just be instant, I guess. Might be the thing. So I just gotta get used to doing. is if we look at the demo, the thing is they do this, the third and fourth move like almost like they do it almost at the fastest timing, right? They're not doing what I'm doing, which is like I'm like trying to like time those to keep her low enough to connect with the fifth hit. They're just, because I'm timing it lower, I'm trying to make the fifth link easier, but I'm worried that by doing that, I'm somehow like misplacing her so that the sixth hit becomes harder. That's like the weird nuance I'm in here. Cause like, between Cannonball and Extruder, like it just drops almost immediately, and it's just, I don't know if it's just that I've done things like a little bit too slow. It can be cancelled really fast. You can go like almost instant, so it's probably just that I have to do it faster. Because it doesn't seem picky about the third and the fourth hit. Yeah, so like, I'm connecting with it. The combo must be drop between those two. I mean, she's recovering out of it, so I guess I'm just a little bit too slow on it. I have to be really fast on that one. Oh, that was like the fastest timing for it. Oh, I got it. I finally connected those two. If only. I'm connecting it, but like only. You can see it like when it connects, it's not right. It seems ridiculous. Yeah, this is like, it's weird. Like I'm getting closer to it, but it's like, it's misleading because it makes it look like. it makes it look like, yeah, I don't understand why it's not working here. It looks like you're doing it. There. Ah, I had the right idea there. So what I think's happening, okay, so like each of it hits does like a certain amount of stun, of course. And I think my initial problem was with the third and fourth hit, I was giving a little bit of leeway to try and keep her lower, because keeping her lower felt like, and it probably still works. It probably still does work if I do it that way, but it's just the timing is gonna be like tighter in like a different way. Which I moved the tight timing from the down B to the forward B, to the forward B to the forward A, I think. That's what scares me off learning fighting games. I do something like this for hours and not feel like I'm any closer to understanding it. I think I am, but it's definitely like, I do think this is like, we will get it, and we're gonna get it like soonish. Because at this point, like, it's just, see, the thing is, in an actual match, once again, distress, you're probably not gonna have to do, this actually does seem kind of B&B-ish, but the thing is like, in a lot of situations, you might end up just getting a pickup off of it if you do it with the wrong timing. There, we got it. Ah, I fucking missed it. It is like, it's, okay, yeah, it's actually faster. I was doing it all too slow. Watch, I'm gonna just like grind it out now. I'm a little bit slow on extruders. Hustle, but I can have many other hobbies. That's true. And that's kind of a little bit where I'm at with fighting games nowadays, is it's just like, I enjoy them, but also like, they're very time intensive. See, I'm doing it too early now. I like the fact that it actually picked up anyways, though. So there is like a nuance to this combo where even if you drop like part of it in an actual match, you'd probably actually still get something out of it, even if you miss. I love the idea of them, but yeah, I invest way more than I could. So I just love other people talking about the good that they get out of them. Like, I have no problem spending any amount of time learning something, but fighting games I feel like I don't even know how to learn. So I could do literally forever and not get anywhere. And that's like, oh, see, that was a really good one. That was actually perfect. And that was also really far out. These are actually the big, here's the big like hang up with this one. It's been from cannonball to extruder. I'm just not doing it fast enough. Yeah, the inputs themselves are simple. Like, there's no special inputs here. Woo! Actually, the thing is I have a feeling that you can probably cheat these combos too. God, I wish Rising Thunder had a fucking assistant. I played the beta for that game and it never came out. Actually, I'm thinking Metal Revolution or whatever it's called. Rising Thunder, I did try it. I was in the beta for that too. It was a cool idea. The team that did that moved on to make what's it called, Project L, the fighting game. I guess like the thing what I'm trying to get at here that's important with this combo to know is the actual like win criteria of this combo is like harder than what the actual combo, like what you're actually kind of working towards here. I gotta remember, they're gonna end up really high on the ball, and because the problem is they're too low on it. Because I'm still too slow on shooting extruder. Like an actual player probably isn't gonna perfectly tech out this combo one frame like this, yeah. And it's also like the range is like causing it to vary a little bit, which is also like a thing. Yeah. Yeah, they're recovering fast because it's like that's like when it comes down to it, like we're supposed to catch them like right before they get a recover, or right before they can recover out. Great idea though. It actually might be a little bit easier from farther back. But once again, the problem ends up being... Oh, see, it actually is, it's easier to step back though, because we're putting the bullet, the angle it hits at, I think is causing it to, like... Yeah, so if we step out one... The thing is once we land extruder correctly, I do have enough time to time Spriggan, but it's just like, I'm not getting like the timing. I'm not getting a chance to actually do it on one. I mean, this is the hardest part of the game. It's really like... I mean, at that point, like... Boy, this is like... And the worst part is, I don't think this is actually that hard. I'm just having a hard time with it. Sure, the other thing I struggle with is sheer active memorizing combos and stuff. Yeah, and that's like, honestly, even for me, I don't tend to remember combos particularly well. I tend to remember situations. Like, I'll remember when they're at like a certain spot, like this is the spot where I like do this, and then I'll remember kind of what the next move is, and that sort of stuff. And it tends to be very like, it's, for me, like the memory is more, I don't actively remember it. If you were to ask me what I'm doing for the combo most of the time, I wouldn't be able to tell you. So, but a lot of my, like, when it comes to learning fighting games, I don't learn fighting games by doing this. Like, this stuff right here. That's usually not what teaches me fighting games. I might learn a cool trick or something that I can use for how I'm actually gonna play, but like... Oh my god, I can't do it anymore. It's starting to get to me. To be fair, how many did we do out of the bunch? Tutorial... How many does a character have? So we did over half them. Like, they have 8. Actually, here's another thing that really sometimes makes a big difference. Move on to the next one. See what the next one's like. Okay, so this one's like let's just take a look at them, see what these other ones are. Because even just like looking at them can give you a sense of like, I guess like, the thing that's important to remember is completion isn't vital. Just simply like looking at them and being like, oh, like the big thing I learned, the big thing I just got through learning was this, well actually, that too, but is this into this. That's like this is like almost the most important part of that whole trial, is just learning that these two moves like cancel into each other really quickly. So, just like that, right? That's important. So like, just even previewing, just seeing what it looks like, see what they're doing, see if I can pick up anything. Okay. Because everyone knows combo trials are challenges, not tutorials. Exactly. And that's like, I mean, not everybody knows that, of course, but people, it's a very easy mistake to make because, like, once again, fighting games don't communicate themselves very well. So like the thing that we kind of learned there was we learned that here's like the easy pull from that. We can do that into, I guess, our super. Like you know, there's like little things you pull from it. Not necessarily this. Not necessarily the whole thing. But like even just the structure though, we can tell that like this into this is important. That's like a cornerstone. Even if I'm not good at it now, it's something that I understand like the importance of it. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna use these two back to back more. And I'll kind of know. Yeah, there's no yeah, that's skipping like 3 steps. You know, that's like skipping like 3 steps. There's also people who say combo trials to learn new characters, combo theory, and then somehow you'll be able to do combos as a new person. Nah. Like, but I guess like that's like the point though, I guess, that I'm kind of getting at, is that like you learn little small chunks of things. So I'll know from now on to like kind of actually like see like, am I just picked up on something? Maybe I should just use that instead. It's not gonna get me a full combo, but like it's something I might be able to time easier, right? Actually, you know what? I bet. Okay. Like, gives you an idea of the process, I guess. Even that wasn't bad. Actually, wait a minute. Okay. So much more realistic process. I think the one bit of advice that helped me at least not still being absolutely sure, learn 1B and B and then focus on learning how to play the game and do the combo a bunch instead of trying to focus on combos. Oh, absolutely. Like the big thing is like focus on things like your movement. Like the big thing like early on is gonna be like probably for this character is gonna be like know what range that they're gonna try and jump in so I can pop them out of the air with this, and then eventually it'll maybe combine into something else, right? So there's like definitely like lots of little nuances, and everybody learns different for sure, but like I think the big thing is not getting overwhelmed. Instead of paying, you know, learn that you indeed paid $60 to block. Blocking is part of the game, and honestly, it's kind of like when I was playing Guilty Gear Strive, like against like Yuli, for example. I was blocking a lot. Like to me, like the thing is with fighting games, once you learn to love blocking and love the 50-50 of how do I block these routes? Like, that's an important step in things. I think my problem with that situation was more so that I don't mind the blocking. I can block. You know, I enjoy that aspect of the game. I enjoy figuring out the defensive element of it, but it's knowing how to go on the offense from it. That was my struggle and strive. But
DNF Duel.
that's some DNF Duel. Let's like step out of this because unfortunately we're at 8.5 hours and I do want to get a little bit of sleep before I go in for my eye appointment today. So I did kind of, I mean, to be fair, we kind of buckled down. We did kind of buckle down on Resident Evil tonight. Let me take a look. I have no idea how Epic does their achievements. Also, I don't like that their quick launch bar immediately launches the game. I kind of wish it didn't do that. How do you look at stuff in this? Game achievements. 12%. I haven't looked at the achievements in this like at all. But, you know, it's like, I don't want to say like, it has its story mode, it has its arcade mode, it has a survival mode, it has what looks like a pretty fully featured training mode, has tutorials, not like, nothing feels like inherently missing out of like kind of the base expectations of a fighting game. It does kind of feel like there's maybe like, if you want a more fully featured fighting game, Grand Blue probably delivers more on that front. I mean, to be fair, it has like Fall Guys packed in, which is fucking amazing. I mean, at that point, you're just like, you've won. But like, considering everything, it's not too bad. Eventually, this game probably is gonna be like, its regular price is gonna be pretty affordable. And, you know, for anyone that didn't grab it for free on Epic recently, you know, this is gonna probably be a good chance to get in on the game. I just learned a new thing with Inquisitor today. Just messing around in training mode. Yeah, and that's the thing, is sometimes it's more the fun of just like figuring out the process and learning how you piece move A into move B into move C. It's not necessarily always the longest combos, but it's the combos you're most consistent at doing that carry you at the level you play at. So like, you know, it's kind of like why in Strive, even though I don't necessarily know as much as some more experienced players, I can still sometimes go toe to toe because like I can be pretty consistent with the things I do know and how to put myself in good situations, which oftentimes is more movement oriented or focus on things like I get them in the corner, I just want to keep them in the corner. And sometimes it's not even that you're doing a combo, you're just popping them back in the corner because they want out and they're going to try and do things to try and get themselves out of the corner, which is going to give you openings to pop them back in the corner. That was something that I did a lot with Ram in particular. Like, I mean, you can look at my Ram play to tell that I don't do real big combos. But it is something that like with Ram and Guilty Gear, there was like an element of, I was kind of bored just because I wanted more things to do. But that isn't so much tied to combos as it is just tied to like more functions for the character. Coming from Xrd, where characters had a lot going on, to Strive, it felt a little bit more empty. Stuff I gotta learn to do is like that, because Inquisitor is lockdown, guard, break based character. And like Inquisitor, yeah, like you put wheel down, like when you get them kind of pressured in the corner, that's gonna chew through their stuff, right? So the achievement list in this looks pretty basic. Doesn't look like there's a lot of real taxing things in here. It's probably an achievement list I could probably 100%. I don't think it looks too hard. There might be one or two things here that might be sticklers. Player character story for first time. Acquire a win in online mode. Play 100 matches. It's not even asking for like 100 wins. Purchase 100 titles. Complete a player match. Purchase all icons. Purchase all battle card designs. Purchase all gallery items. Survival mode. Clearing survival mode. The various ones of those. Looks like there's some kind of variation of completing arcade mode, probably on different difficulties. So, pretty standard achievement list, but it's something I might pick out a little bit. I will say, if you're looking for a fighting game that doesn't involve doing a lot of like heavy inputs, this definitely has, you know, there's definitely a benefit to doing the fighting game inputs, but it doesn't feel like a complete loss, you know what I mean? Like the simple inputs are there, and oftentimes I was using those because, like, let's be real, you can do those pretty quick. It's interesting. But even then, I guess like Grand Blue's kind of made a lot of like headway on that end for simple inputs too, because I don't think there's any negative effect for doing simple inputs in Grand Blue at this point. So it's interesting though. Yeah. I did want to do Killer Instinct, which for some reason says Killer Instinct Wave. I did want to do some Killer Instinct tonight, but I think I'm just gonna hold off and make sure I give myself enough time for my eye appointment. If you didn't manage to pick this up and you're looking for the game that doesn't require you to use motion inputs, I would point Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, because it does have, that's true, it does have a free version too, which honestly, it'd be in their favor. It'd be in their favor to release like a free-to-play version of this. I don't know what characters are available for the free-to-play Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. I will say, okay, so I will say this though. As much as I was struggling with that combo, I don't think I struggle as much in this getting things to connect as I did Grand Blue Fantasy Versus when I originally played it. I felt like the combos were a lot more strict in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, but like only like just. It definitely captures the feeling of playing Street Fighter, because it feels like the links are a lot more like there, a lot more constant in Fantasy Versus, whereas at least with DNF Duel, it feels like there's like, I don't know, like the pop-ups and stuff, it feels like there's a lot more like readability to it to some degree, or like it just feels like it wasn't as hard, I guess, at least for like short combos. Grand's available to play, and then the other three characters on rotation. Gotcha. That's a good point. Yeah, because the free-to-play version of it is probably worth checking out if you want to try out a fighting game. You know what it is? And thinking on it, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus absolutely has like Street Fighter energy. Ooh, I might have to try it. I might have to sit down and check that out, because there's two characters that I wanted to try. Tomorrow they get a new roster. Oh, okay. It's rotating already, huh? The thing it does is it uses simple inputs and your special cooldowns last long. Okay, so it does the same thing that, it basically does the same thing that, DNF Duel does. Here's like what it feels like the difference is. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, even though these games definitely have like a lot of overlap in their like kind of systems and ideologies, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus feels a lot more like Street Fighter. It feels like playing an older version of a Street Fighter game because of like the way the game has, the way the movement and links are. By comparison, DNF Duel feels more like playing something a little bit faster and more chipper, closer, more. It feels a little bit faster, a little bit looser, in the same way that Persona 4 Arena felt. Like it feels like there's more like leeway in DNF Duel. Feels like your hand has a stamina bar in an action game where Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, you're dealing with MMO cooldowns. Yes. And the funny thing is DNF Duel had to be sped up. It did too, because actually that was a huge complaint about the game, was the walk speeds were really bad early on, which compounded other issues in the game, because let's be real, a character like Launcher with if characters had like low movement speed, that'd be a huge issue. Because if your DP is on cooldown, you cannot DP. So it's interesting to kind of like mentally take these games apart. Like the movement and like kind of like the flow, the speed of the game, the speed of like DNF Duel is just like faster and just more aggressive feeling. 10 p.m. EST is when the Grand Blue roster changes. Gotcha. I'm actually kind of curious. Just take a look. What characters are playable in it? Like, I need to know more. Oh, my computer didn't like that. And here we are. We've moved into. I was like, what if I wind down? And now I'm like, what if Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising? I don't even have a tag for this, I don't think. Did I load this in? I don't know if I've loaded this in. I don't think I did. I think I've loaded it in, maybe on full screen. Nope. What if I wind down through winding up? I'm like genius. Nobody's ever thought to do that before. Game capture,